My name is Duddy, so builds and stuff. Today I want to share with you my favourite hand cannon in the game. I don't know why, I love it. Targeted reduction. I'm going to feature in 2 perks, Focus Fury and Destabilising Rounds. I absolutely love this hand cannon. It's my favourite hand cannon in Destiny 2. We're also going to be showing you Briarbines, and I will show you Gryphorkhan's Hauberk with Destabilising Rounds and Focus Fury. 2 absolutely solid exotics, and it really gets the best out of this hand cannon, these 2 exotics, so stay with me, I'll break it all down. Targeted reduction, aggressive frame, 120 rounds per minute. It's void. Look how good it is. It's got Taken Essence coming out of it. It's absolutely awesome. You get this from Season of the Deep, the Sonar Station in the helm. You can also focus these or do activities, but like I said, you can focus it with the deep engrams. So it's a really solid, nice hand cannon. Focus Fury is the first perk I want to show you. Dealing half of the magazine as precision damage. Grants this weapon bonus damage for an improved duration. The shot count is reset whenever this weapon is reloaded or stirred. It's a 20% damage increase when you get your half your precision hits. So I've got a quick example to show you. 6, 3, 6, 7 against Carl. And then we're going to get this Focus Fury procced. You'll see it pop up on that left hand side. There's a 20% extra damage just for emptying half your precision hits into the target. Child of the Old Gods just works absolutely perfectly with this, because this will deploy a Void Soul that will give you a 15% debuff from the Void Weakening. It also gives you grenade, melee and rift energy on kill and damage. This stacks obviously very nicely with Focus Fury. We're going to get a 20% damage increase from the Focus Fury and a further 15% from Child of the Old Gods. So a total of 35% damage increase, which can also be stacked with Void Weapon Surges, free for an extra 22% if you wish. Now Briarbines work obviously absolutely insanely well with the Void Soul aspect, Child of the Old Gods. Now, Briarbines really enhance your Child of the Old God aspect. Your Void Souls have a longer duration. They also gain escalating damage and durability as they defeat targets. You retrieve your Void Souls. Void Souls last 5 seconds longer and can be retrieved by interacting with them. Retrieving them grants Void Soul ready for 25 seconds, allowing it to be redeployed. So you can literally just keep picking them up and have infinite Void Souls. Void Soul kills increase damage and damage resistance, maxing out after 6 kills. 16.6%, 33%, 50%, all the way up to 83%, and then 100% if you keep retrieving the Void Soul. So it's an absolutely massive damage increase with the Focus Fury, 20%, plus your standard 15%, all the way up to 100% extra damage if you keep retrieving your Void Souls. This is why I love Focus Fury on this hand cannon. It really does put out a lot of nice damage. Now 120 hand cannons are absolutely terrible for reload speed. This one is the only gripe I have with it. So Envious Assassin is an obvious perk to stick in your first slot. Upon readying this weapon, scoring kills with other weapons, refills or overflows the magazine from reserves. The maximum total overflow is 200% of the magazine, which obviously negates the reload speed problem with this hand cannon. So if you just take a look in this little clip here, I had 8 in the magazine before I started shooting these enemies. Get a couple of kills with other weapons, whether that's a heavy or your primary, and you are going to be able to overflow that magazine to a maximum of 200%. I managed to get 27 in this magazine. You can get a lot more than that with it, I believe, but 27 shots with your Void Soul, your Briarbines and your Focus Fury going on, and you can literally just spam your fire and put out some really nice damage, just like so. So Envious Assassin and Focus Fury are really good perks to pair together. In fact, Envious Assassin I would definitely recommend crafting on any role as the first slot. Now this little love per play feels pretty nice. Get your unstoppable hand cannon out, proc your Focus Fury, get your Child of the Old Gods down, and in between that you can put a rocket launcher in as well, something like Dragon's Breath or a lasting impression rocket launcher, and you're going to have damage coming out your butthole, left, right and centre. You can get your Briarbines going, your Void Soul 15%, your Focus Fury, and you're going to be able to stick a rocket launcher in there. Loads of different types of damage going on. Like I said, it just feels super nice. This hand cannon, I like the look of it, I like the feel of it, I even like the sound of it. It just feels absolutely awesome. And Briarbarns with Focus Fury, Envious Assassin, feels really nice. And just to mention as well, Focus Fury does actually work against multiple targets. As long as you get them precision hits, you can just proc that 20%. Doesn't have to be against single targets. You'll see in this clip here, I do get that Focus Fury going eventually, just by tagging half of my magazine with precision hits. And that 20% will apply to multiple different targets. Doesn't have to be a single target, although Briarbarns does require you to sort of really hit one target. In my opinion, I think that's where it's best used. But you can proc Focus Fury in other ways as well, like you've just seen. So it's super nice. I've got a couple more clips to show you, just sort of like how good the hand cannon feels with the Void Souls. And like I said, it's really good supportive build as well to run Briarbarns for your teammates, because you're going to just give your teammates infinite weakening pretty much consistently, and it works really nicely. Things like Legend Onslaughts, where you're going to get massive groups of enemies, big tanky enemies. Even like Witherhoard, you can stick that in between while you're proccing your Focus Fury. And like I said, Dragon's Breath Overlasting Pressure Rocket Launcher works really nice. Now we're going to switch to the Hunter with Gryphorkhan's Hauberk. Your void weapons gain volatile rounds after you emerge from being invisible. When you're invisible, defeat a combatant using a finisher, all of your weapons gain bonus damage. You and your nearby allies gain a reserve overshield and improved class ability regeneration. Destabilizing rounds is just a really obvious one to run, because Gryphorkhan's gives you pretty much infinite volatile rounds anyway, but destabilizing rounds with Stylish Executioner aspects and Gryphorkhan's is just an absolutely insane combo. Defeating weakened or suppressed or volatile targets grants you invisibility, so destabilizing rounds with Stylish Executioner will just give you infinite invisibility as long as you kill something that's volatile or destabilized rounds, just like so. You can just pop them and it will give you infinite invisibility. So all that we have to do is kill something with destabilizing rounds that will proc your Stylish Executioner and make you invisible, and that will then therefore proc your Gryphorkhan's Hauberk, so you can literally have infinite volatile rounds, infinite invisibility. And volatile rounds, destabilizing rounds is just extra damage, whichever way you look at it. It's all extra damage, and they're spread like wildfire. Look at all them spreading over there. Just manage to proc that invisibility, get out of the way, and again, you can just get you something like a Lasting Impression rocket launcher in there, or a Dragon's Breath, something like that. But absolutely, destabilizing rounds for Gryphorkhan's or Focus Fury. For Briarbarns, they just seem to work really nicely, paired up with Envious Assassin, so you can literally have infinite ammo. And again, just the stealthiness of being on a Gryphorkhan's Hauberk Hunter with Stylish Executioner, just being able to go invisible just by killing something with his hand cannon. It sort of feels a bit busted, but we're not going to talk about that too much. It is literally free invisibility, which is obviously extremely handy for harder activities in the game. And just watch what happens here with this destabilizing rounds in a minute. Destabilizing rounds actually kills the boss. Watch. Pop, and he's gone. So destabilizing rounds is just a really nice damage bonus. But that's the video. Let me know about this hand cannon if you like it. The other thing to sort of mention as well, the origin trait Unsated Hunger is actually an overcharge modifier in the seasonal artifact perk as well. So this weapon will become overcharged when we have overcharged surges in the harder activities in the game. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know if you've crafted it and what roles you picked.